And if you're thinking about taking a flight to New York for a show or anywhere for that matter, you may want to keep a close eye on those hidden fees. Here with some tips on fee changes you may want to know about. Kelli Grant, Senior Consumer Reporter for SmartMoney.com. Kelli, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, top 5 things to keep in mind. You say watch out for that rising second bag cost.
This is something we're seeing as a especially big problem on international flights, where before you might have been able to get 2 bags free. Now not only are you paying for that second bag, but we've seen this year Delta, American, United, and even JetBlue have increased the fee that they charge for it. Now you might pay as much as $75 just to bring a second bag on board.
You would say pack lightly. That would be the solution, but if you're going down to the Caribbean or traveling overseas for a long period of time, not so easy.
Not so easy, and actually packing light is getting harder and harder.
Right, and we're in that reason for the airlines dropping the weight limits. So now it's not as easy to have an overweight bag. How do you get around it? Can you get around it?
Well, for an overweight bag, it used to be that if you had a bag that was 50 pounds or more, that was considered overweight. 70 pounds or more might trigger an even more expensive fee. Now we're seeing some airlines, like Spirit earlier this year, drop their overweight bag. It's now 40 pounds and it's considered overweight. And we are seeing a lot of airlines, especially internationally, if it's above 70 pounds, they're not going to let you take it on the plane at all, and they're going to force you into a more expensive cargo arrangement. So you really have to look at what is the weight of your bag when there's nothing in it, and then trying to make sure you do pack light.
And a fee that may work in your favor, non-stop flight upgrades. How does that work?
It's kind of a fun one we've been hearing from a few consumers, is that usually when you buy a nonstop flight, it's a little more expensive than if you get one that connects. And now consumers who are going for that cheaper connecting flight, a few of them have gotten phone calls after the fact from the airline offering to let them go nonstop for just a little bit more money. It's a win for you because you're getting there a lot sooner for not as much money as you might have paid originally, and the airline gets to resell both of those tickets from the flights you were originally on. But you need to keep your phone nearby. It's kind of a one-shot call.
Right, and this is a pretty incredible story. An American Eagle gate agent charges passenger fees, 2 of them that don't even exist. Of course, that agent was arrested and sent to jail, but what's the takeaway here?
Well, the agent allegedly did charge these fees for consumers. They had missed a flight due to the airline's error, and they shouldn't have been charged a change fee, but this gate agent supposedly charged them one anyway and then pocketed the difference. And I think it's a pretty good indication for consumers that there are so many fees out there that it can be hard to tell what you're being charged that's legitimate, what you shouldn't be charged. So certainly you want to always pay with a credit card and try to be aware of what the airline's policies are. Question it even after the fact if you feel like you're not being charged something fairly.
And then travel agent fees, how does that one work?
Well, right now we are still seeing that about half of the tickets that are still purchased through a travel agent, and not directly through the airline or one of the booking sites that a lot of consumers are used to. And travel agents have historically had a hard time charging a lot of these extra fees like leg room or seat selection because their computers just aren't equipped. Well, now we're starting to see more of these high-tech computers coming into agents' offices and more of that capability. So if you still book through a travel agent, just be prepared. There might be some more upsell coming your way.
All right, excellent. Always great tips to have, and always great to have you. Kelli Grant, SmartMoney.com. Appreciate it, Kelli. Thank you.